Huzzah! What's going on, everyone? It's Elemental Storm here, and I'm coming at you with some pretty much just some news for the stream, what's going on for the future coming up, and things like that. We're really on our drive and push for partnership, and I have definitely found my game of choice for playing on the stream now, and yeah, I want to discuss that a little bit and stuff. So back in the day, we'll go back to much to the start. When I started streaming, or when I became like more into streaming, like really jumping into it and stuff, I started on the PS4, and you know, because of Live from PlayStation, it boosted like there was no tomorrow. Then come after that, after some like, you know, awesome tips from some of my fellow Storm Knights and things like that, I went and bought myself a nice capture device and stuff. So I bought myself an Avermeter capture device, and I was able to like do more things, like as you see now, being on XSplit and doing all this stuff, and it worked out really well, except for the fact that my numbers dropped. Because when you're on Live from PlayStation, anybody who's on PlayStation can watch you. Where in terms of when you're using just a capture device, you're pretty much at the hands of Twitch itself. Anybody that comes to Twitch itself, or if they can find you on PS4, but not as easy as Live from PlayStation. So my numbers drop. And at that time I was doing a lot of variety and stuff like that, and I was trying to kind of just find my place as a streamer and things, and it really, you know, it all kind of boiled down, different trials and errors and everything like that. So then we got into the new year. At this point now, we've already been streaming over a year and stuff, and as more professional streamer, I guess you would say, more like putting a lot more effort into it, a lot more doing behind the scenes work, things like that. So I just needed that for my throat. So basically what ended up happening was that at the beginning of the year I turned around and said, okay, well, I want to break out of variety, because for one, variety was killing my wallet, because trying to get new games, plus trying to keep up with a lot of the big streamers and stuff like that, just wasn't working well. So I said, alright, I want to break out of variety. I want to do more, you know, I want to go into a genre, something I'm very passionate about, hence the RPG stuff, which we talked about in the previous vlog. So then I started doing some RPG stuff. I started playing some RPG games, and they were going well, but I was playing like some old ones that nobody really wanted to watch because they're old, and then the newer ones a lot of people wanted to watch, but at the same time they didn't want to be spoiled because it's new and it just came out and everything like that. So I was kind of in this mid-ground. So then I kept playing around a little bit more, trial and errors, doing some stuff on the Wii U, doing some stuff on PlayStation, things like that. And some streams were good. We had a pretty decent viewer count and things like that, and people coming in and new Storm Knights joining us. And then some were just downright, you know, 10 people maybe watching, and that's it. But in the end, it was all about the passion and loving, you know, what I do and stuff like that, which is just playing games in general. But it does, as a streamer, and when you really want to see something succeed like this, because this is something I'd love to see go further, whether it be me going into voice acting, or this becoming a professional streamer I could do, you know, every day, and stuff like that, and make it my full-time job or whatever. I mean, these are the things that I would love to see. I've done, you know, I've been doing my time in the mundane world of printing industry for over 10 years and stuff, and well, actually even more than that, ever since I got out of high school, so that was like 96. So yeah, for a long time. And I want to do something I'm very passionate about. Like they always say, you never, when you go into a job that you love, you never actually think of it as a job, you think of it as something you're doing you love. And I love doing this. I love coming home every night from my own job and sitting down and doing this stuff for you guys, interacting with everybody from around the world, and just being very passionate about this and stuff. Plus, not to mention, there's so much behind-the-scenes stuff. But we'll get into that in another video. I want to talk about that because I'm not liking the way the state of streamers are these days and stuff like that, and I want to do a little ranting and venting about it. But anyway, so long story short, done a lot of trial and error. The latest there was two vlogs I put out a while back. One was talking about becoming just a Dark Souls streamer and stuff. Now, I tried doing that, and it was working out in the beginning because we did Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, but come to find out, there was two things I found from doing Dark Souls and Souls-like games. For one, a lot of it derived around a PvP aspect. A lot of people wanted to PvP. I'm not really a big PvP person. That's player versus player, for those who don't know. And I'm not a very big person, because what I've come to find out, especially with PvP, there was a lot of kind of people taking sides and a lot of negativity coming through because people like, you know, being like, oh, you're cheating, you shouldn't be doing this, and etc, etc, etc. And I was just like, no, they're not having that. This community is a family style community for everyone to enjoy and have a good time and stuff like that. This kind of crap has got to go. So I just kind of quelled that. I killed it. So I turned around and said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out of the specializing in the genre of RPGs and go back to RPGs. So what I did is I started doing what is called Storm's Journey. Storm's Journey, as we talked about in the last vlog, was taking a game like, say, Witcher and going all the way to Platinum and getting all the trophies, which I did. I Platinum Witcher. Woo! That was a lot of fun. And did that. Then the next game was going to come out was going to be Fallout. Now, during that time, I got an email from the developers of Neverwinter. Now, Neverwinter is an MMO game that I guess kind of say like World of Warcraft. Actually, someone said it really good last night. It reminds me of Dragon's Age, the first Dragon's Age Origins. Or Dragon's Age in general and stuff, just the way it plays out and everything like that. But it's a full-on MMO, and it's awesome. So, I got an email, and the developers were really cool. Now, I sent them an email back when I heard Neverwinter was coming to PS4, and I was like, oh my god, I'm a huge Dungeons & Dragons fan, which I always have been since I was a kid. I'm a huge Dungeons & Dragons fan. I'm a huge RPG fan. I would love to play this game on my stream. I said, you know, I gave them all my information, talked about the stream. So next thing I know, I got an email, and they said, here's a code, here's early access, enjoy it and let us know what you think. Well, basically what ended up happening was I played it and I'm in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with it. I did my top 5 reasons on it already. I'm absolutely in love with it. The game is amazing, and not to mention the Storm Knight community has just gone insane. They love it. We get to play together. We get to go do like guild adventures, like as you can see here on one of the little videos on the left of me here. Left to the right of me, one of them. But we all get together. We do like guild events and things like that. We run. There's these campaigns that they have in the game and stuff like that, and they're a lot of fun. So I've definitely, without a doubt, found my niche. Now, on top of all this, because of streaming this, the numbers have just gone up like crazy. Now, of course, a lot of people say, you know, don't focus on your numbers, don't focus on your numbers, which is fine. But like again, when it's something you want to do, when you're dreaming about making this a big thing, or at least making this like a part-time thing for me in terms of like, you know, being able to do this all the time and stuff like that, I have to focus on some of the numbers sometimes, and I have to focus on what works and what doesn't work, and I also have to focus on what makes me happy, and that was one of the biggest things. So this video is kind of an apology video for a lot of my wishy-washiness and jumping around and stuff like that. I know that we've gone through a bunch of vlogs where it's been like, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. And right now, of course, you're probably looking at this and go, okay, Storm, yeah, you'll do this for like a week, and then you'll change it up and stuff. But I can, honestly, and I would say more than likely, I could even promise. I could even go with a promise on this, I think. Although I don't like doing promises because you just never know. But at this point now, pretty much my plans are playing Neverwinter until Partnership, and then even playing Neverwinter after Partnership, because like I said, I'm really pushing for Partnership, and Neverwinter's, it's getting me there. Every night is like 50 plus viewers, new Storm Knights joining, the community is like just building and building and building. We're having an amazing time, we're having a lot of fun, and because I'm very passionate about Dungeons & Dragons and RPGs, I can talk about this stuff from like days on. Every night I'm pretty much talking about this. So basically what's going on is it's Tuesday through Saturday, Tuesday through Friday after about 8:30 p.m. playing Neverwinter. Saturday all day long, afternoon, and then the break, and then into the night, Neverwinter. And now the other big thing that's going to happen is Sundays, Storm in Space is going to be No Man's Sky. Every Sunday is going to be No Man's Sky, of course, except for Sub Sunday and stuff. That once a month when we get together with our subs and stuff. But we'll be playing Neverwinter for Sub Sundays. They just have first priority, getting together and doing guild events and things like that. So it'll be a lot of fun on that end. But yeah, I mean, I am just, I've been in such a wishy-washy state for the past summer and everything like that. You know, it's like, I mean, I had an amazing time. Doing Witcher was an amazing time. Getting the Platinum was awesome. The stream was actually doing pretty good on that end. But then after that, like, we're going into Fallout, that was going to be awesome. But then this Neverwinter thing just kind of came out of nowhere. It's like, it was almost like, you know, they always say that everything happens for a reason. And it's like, all of a sudden, I open my email up, I get this email from the dev team, and they're like, here's the code, here's to get in the game, tell us what you think. And I'm just like, oh my god, I love this. And that's where I'm going from here. So the plan basically at this point now for the future of the stream, and thank you for staying with the video at this point now, I know it's been rambling a little bit, but the future at this point is playing Neverwinter Tuesday through Saturday, No Man's Sky on Sunday, And then once in a while doing a Storm showcase, because like if a developer contacts me and they're like, hey, you know, I've got an RPG, I want you to show your community and stuff, which we're showing off Brutal. That's a really cool Tron-esque dungeon crawler game. So I got a video out on that on YouTube right now. You can go check that out. I'll be doing that, like taking an hour or two in the stream and being like, hey, let's check this game out and blah, blah, blah. Then going right back to Neverwinter. But yeah, those kind of things. I honestly think that this is going to get me to the partnership that I want with Twitch and stuff like that, and I think I can become part of the part of that team and stuff, and then we push on from even further, because that's not the stopping point. that's not going to be the stopping point. Partnership is just one of the goals, and we're going way up there. We're going world domination, but Pinky in the Brain style. But anyway, yeah, so I just wanted, like I said, it's kind of an apology video for kind of jumping around a lot and, you know, talking about the various vlogs of doing this, doing that and stuff. But I've really found my foothold. I'm sticking with it, and I love it where I'm at. So come by the stream and come check it out for yourselves. You'll see how passionate I am about playing this all the time. You'll see the awesome times we have and everything like that. And it's a great community game. A lot of people get together. We do campaigns. We do guild events. We're doing guild events actually every Wednesday and Saturday. So the guild's filling up quick, though, so I think we're going to be looking into making a sister guild, and then we just basically all chat and stream, and that way we can gather up and things like that. I'll have another character in the sister guild, and then I can jump between the two. I'll have, like, my two mains, per se. So, yeah, so again, I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have done. Thank you for staying with me with all these jumping arounds and things like that. It's a hard thing as a streamer to find what you want to concrete yourself into, because at first, like variety, I'm like, oh, I can do everything, and then you realize that variety is just difficult trying to do everything, and you're doing a lot of competition with a lot of people, and then doing Dark Souls got a lot of negativity coming into the chat and stuff, and that's stuff I did not want, and I was like, okay, that's got to go. So finding this, yeah, this was definitely a thing. Big shout out, by the way, to this band Magic Sword. They allow me to use their music in my videos and on stream and stuff like that. So thank you guys. You all rock. And that's it. So yeah, I've definitely found my foothold, and hopefully it's gonna propel us up to greater and better things. So thank you everybody for the support. You guys all rock. Thank you for those who come to the stream almost every night. Thank you for those who stop in once in a while to say hello. Thank you to those on the YouTube and stuff who have been checking out the videos and everything like that. You guys are absolutely amazing, and this train don't stop. This train won't stop. No matter what, the train never ends, baby. The train never ends. You know, I'm not getting any younger, but I get more wisdom as I grow older here, and it's being put into everything I do. Anyway, keep an eye out for this video, and then after this, keep an eye out for my little rant stream. I mean my little rant video and stuff. We're going to talk about basically the state of Twitch right now, and a lot of the streamers that think it's just as easy to pick up a game and start playing and streaming, because got some news for you. It ain't easy. And I'm just going to, and I'm not going to bash anybody. What I'm going to basically do is just kind of give you the insights of things you have to be aware of, instead of just, hey, I'm going to pick up a game and play. So we're going to get into that. But anyway, thank you as always, and you guys all rock. I'll see you on the stream. I'll see you in the YouTube comments, and beyond all that, huzzah!